Hey guys, long time no see. I've been busy with a lot of other things for the past couple of weeks, and to be honest, it's really nice to sometimes take a longer break from this game. But anyway, I'm back with some salary cap gameplay here. If you want to see more gameplay videos, please leave a like. It lets me know how I'm doing, and it lets me know what kind of content you guys appreciate. Anyway, in these few games, I wanted to see how cornerbacks without 91 zone coverage would fare at this point in the game. So I got that Super Bowl Ronald Darby and the 93 overall Eric Allen. I think he was 93. Anyway, yeah, so I come here, you know, not a great start to the game. I do the little playmaker here. Instead of a touch pass, I do a bullet pass. He gets the pick. No tackle here. He gets the pick six. So not a great start to the game. This guy's actually pretty good. He's a top 10 salary cap player. He's not great, but anyway. Yeah, here I run this power O out of the shotgun. I forget what the formation is, but it's in the Packers. I did a nano scheme on it. It's a really good run play. I'd suggest you check it out. But yeah, so this guy, I didn't really get a chance to show too much of these cornerbacks just because a lot of these guys are really run heavy first, especially this guy. But what you'll notice is they're really not great. So obviously, you know, the conclusion is obvious here. They're pretty good in run stop. I mean, they're not great. They don't have secure tackler or a big hitter or anything like that, but they do okay. In terms of man coverage, they're really good because they're actually pretty speedy. They have good man coverage and press, which I'm really looking for a lot lately, and you'll see that going forward. In terms of zone coverage, though, obviously they're not great. Things like C routes and stuff like that, they're still going to get beat. Well, most of those kind of breakpoint passing, but you know, they're not going to make those out of nowhere, out of the blue, crazy jump on the ball plays. So I'd say they're definitely not worth it. So after these few games, you know, they did all right for me, but going forward, I'm obviously not going to do it. You know, big surprise. Anyway, back to the game here. This guy was nothing special on offense, but defensively he was really good. So when I would stop him, so here, you know, he punts the ball to me, but then, you know, again, this video I'm not showing offense here, but I go, I think 3 and out or something like that. So I have to punt it right back. So it's kind of a defensive struggle here. Again, yeah, he's a good player. He's top 10 for a reason. But he's in the strong eye for most of the game. Sorry, strong eye close. And if he's throwing the ball, he's blocking both of his running backs, and he's just sending 3 on routes. He'll do something like that, which is not great. And I'll just clean up on that. Or, you know, he'll run the ball, and then I think this is the play, yeah. So not great in run support again. So a secure tackler would have definitely been nice. I think his Derrick Henry is really tough to bring down. And then, yeah, he does a lot of stuff like this. So rolls out, has nobody, has to throw it away. My cornerbacks, you know, either they're in press man coverage or I have them in a cloud flat or hard flat. And I really see no reason to put them in a deep third or deep quarter most of the time, especially against these compression sets. Here, I see there's nobody on Grant, so I just throw the quick fade route and get that touchdown. So I don't know how that happens, but I come across that so often. It's just such an easy touchdown. He comes right back. More of this running play. You know, I have the men on that one. They just kind of get locked up on each other, so that wasn't good. More of this stuff. Allen next to makes a good tackle there. I think he trucked too early and he didn't get that glitchy animation. I send. Yeah, I only sent 4 that time. He throws it in double coverage. He doesn't get the play there, but keep that in mind because that's going to be a key moment later on in the game, or something similar to that. Anyway, more of this cover 0. I really like the cover 0. He's got nobody to throw it to. He kind of throws it away. Yeah, I mean, yeah, here I don't really cover the drag route, but the offense is really quite vanilla and kind of lame, to be honest with you. So a lot of this stuff drag. If the drag isn't open, he rolls out, and my defensive ends and salary cap are just too slow. I need to figure out a better defensive line. Yeah, more pitch. He's got nothing. Although Derrick Henry will always get those extra yards for you. More strong eye close. Yeah, he gets me on a little slant route here. Sometimes sending 6 isn't always the best, but you know, when you get comfortable with it, it's a lot of fun actually. And then if you're sending 6 like almost every play, those plays that you don't, where you only send 4, your opponent tends to get actually kind of confused there. and he won't really know where to go. But I mean, the stock 4-man pressure is just so bad in this game. That time, Landon Collins got the shed on the running back and got that sack. Forced the field goal, 14-10. Again, his defense is just great, so I have to punt it away. Okay, so this drive annoyed the hell out of me. I really think, yeah, okay, so just more of this stuff. I got him locked down. Trying to stretch against the press man coverage corner is never gonna work. Here he's only sending 2 on routes. The man coverage got him locked down. I send the man coverage on the spy, actually. Gets the quarterback. So things are looking pretty good. Now here, right here. So cloud flat against the C route, still gonna work, you know. You don't need to glitch out the 91 zone coverage for those C routes to work. Like, oh man, those things need to be totally changed for Madden 19 because C routes have been good for too long for no reason at all. Like there's almost no zones that can cover it. Anyway, yeah, going back to this power running, he's got nothing. Like it's just kind of lame. And here is where he gets me. 3 defenders, actually 2 really, and he catches the ball. So that was ridiculous, really. At this point, I was just so frustrated. Here, he probably should have scored. I'm surprised he made the tackle there. This is a really good play here. He caught me in a hard flat over there, and he just throws a perfect pass to the far corner. That was nice. I gave him props there. Anyway, yeah, 30 seconds left. I'm just trying to force it downfield. He's in cover 2 pretty much every play. I'm trying to hit that spot there. Sometimes that works out for me. That time it didn't. And that's pretty much game over. So that was disappointing. Not a good way to come back, obviously. Kind of sucks to lose that way. But anyway, he was good. I'll move on. Up against somebody I'd say definitely not as good here. He's definitely not top 10. I forget if he's in top 100. But I think he was still pretty good. He came out in this shotgun jumbo look that gave me a ton of fits, and Leonard Fournette, oh man, just couldn't bring him down. He's pretty much just, I mean, you'll see, but he was pretty much just either throwing the ball to him or running the ball to him pretty much every down. But much better start to this game. Mel Renfro here with nice little weaving in and out, getting that touchdown to start the game on the kick return. So I was pretty psyched about that. After losing that game back there, it was nice to get a start that way. But you'll see the shotgun jumbo, it just opens up so many lanes, like huge lanes, most of the time. And then even when he doesn't, you just get broken tackles like that. That's the nature of salary cap, though. So that's kind of why I like salary cap too. You'll see stuff like that. You won't see like, secure tackler on every position, and then you just can't break any tackles or anything like that. So I like a little bit of inconsistency. Same thing happens here. Trying to make a play out of nothing, trying to do a little playmaker, and then I just throw a pick 6. So let that be a lesson to you guys. Sometimes just throw the ball away. You don't always have to gain yards. Okay, yeah, stretch. Perfect defensive, perfect play on the defense, but it's just so hard to bring him down. I need some beefier corners, and with 91 zone coverage, of course. I think there's another good clip in this video of a situation where a 91 zone coverage corner would have made the play, but this one didn't. But I think that comes later on. Again, if he doesn't see Fournette open, he's gonna scramble, get the fumble. Newton picks up his own fumble, so things aren't looking good. But I like this here, a good play on man coverage here from the safety. And I stop him on 4th down. Come back, I score with my favorite red zone passing concept. Works almost 100% of the time. If you haven't seen that already, I'd definitely go check that video out. It's such a good concept that almost nobody uses and almost nobody will expect. Easy touchdowns in the red zone, I think. Especially if you have somebody a bit quicker. That time the man coverage didn't really work out. I don't know if I didn't see if I was in man coverage or if it's just straight up zone. Good block shed there. End of the half, I think he forces it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my coverages tend to be pretty aggressive. Really bad throw here. I don't know what that was. Cam Newton, I guess. Anyway, back to the second half here. We're tied 14-14. Back to the shotgun jumbo. Huge lanes. If you guys haven't, you know, try that play out. It seems to be really good. Like, just splits the defense right in half, and you got a big lane in the middle. And then if you're coming up against a poor user player like me, it's gonna be a lot of yards. This is one of the few guys that exposes me. I tend to leave the flats open sometimes if I can be aggressive in the middle. So one of the few guys that would expose me there because he's not afraid to throw it to Fournette in the flats. Get the pick six here, and again, I'm just so terrible once I get that pick. I just run into all my blockers, and can never get that pick six. Anyway, go up 17-14 here. Not bad. Third quarter, end of the third quarter, so things are looking okay here. I think I have a pretty good grasp on him, except, you know, he still manages to find those holes. I consider myself a pretty good run defender, but this guy was gashing me, I'll say that. And then in terms of the passing game, really, this was a nice play, but really all he had was Fournette. And I should have seen that. I should have seen, like, okay, it's pretty much all he's going to. I should have keyed on him, but anyway. Because he has got some pretty bad receivers. Stuff him there on the counter. I don't know why he's running a counter. Yeah, I think this is the last drive. So yeah, but now it's midway through the fourth quarter. He's chipping away at me, running plays. Toss here is nice. He probably should have made a lot more out of that one. Anyway, getting really kind of aggressive here, sending 6, even though he's not throwing the ball a lot. I got that Khalil Mack there, by the way, at my left outside linebacker spot. One of you subscribers mentioned it. I forget who it was. That his, like, if I'm sending 6. And if he's got that up chemistry, that red chemistry, that he'll force a lot of bad throws. And to be honest, it's actually come up a few times, but honestly just not enough to warrant that cap hit on salary cap. So I think this is the last few games that I was running with him. There, right there. So I feel like a 91 zone coverage player would have broken on the ball there and gotten a pick 6, but just too slow to react there. Anyway, third and long here. I'm sending 6 again. This time it works out. I don't know why he's running play action. Play action is so useless in this game. Ties it up here. I don't want to lose the same way as last game, so I say, screw it. We go, 28 seconds left. Get into my single back. Perfect lob throw. And I get the win. Okay, so I'm just gonna run down the end zone here and just get every second that I can. Make it harder for him to come back. Perfect throw, perfect execution. Right here, I send everybody deep. I send 6 at him, and he's never gonna have a chance. I think this is probably the best idea to do late at the end of the game. And then I also got the contains in case he tries to roll out. And he's got no time to throw, and I win the game. Okay, so I hope you guys like that gameplay. Hopefully I'll come back with some more tip videos as well and some more gameplay. So definitely leave a like if you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.